meet someone for the first week, you already fall in love with that person, but yourself that you've known for how many years, you don't want to love yourself. Met or mentors. I used to be a very lively kid. What was I kidding? Lively outside but lonely inside. Deep within me, I wanted others to like me. As the life got deeper, I realized all that was missing was the self-love I denied from myself. Now I know better to cater for my needs. Someone that the later me would be proud of and say, yes, she did that. Hi everyone, I'm Precious Peters and I'm pleased to have you all here on my YouTube channel. Today's video is quite different as it is a sensitive topic. I talked long and hard of how to put this out. I was always procrastinating. I wrote this in my journal that this was a topic I was going to talk about one day on my channel, but I kept saying this is not the right time, wait for the right time. But I was deceiving myself because these were just excuses. Just thought time waits for no one, so I wait for time. And here we are, voila. So growing up, I was really insecure about my body. First, it was my yam leg. Second, it was my big forehead. Then moving forward came my breast size. So I'm going to be giving you all the stories behind them. My yam leg. Yes, I don't know if you can see it. They told me that it was because of is I wore too much. That's why my legs turned out to be this way. Like I was always in heels. I love the block heels, wedge heels, pencil, anyone. I really love them. I preferred them to sneakers then or any other thing because I felt like it made me look elegant. So I really wanted it, like bring them over. That was what they told me, like this was the reason. And for that reason I stopped wearing it for a long period of time because I didn't want my leg to look this way. And this happened before I got into secondary school. So when I got into secondary school, GS2, GS3, that was when this guy started to taunt me with this thing. It would just be like, oh, your yam leg, oh, Griezmann. Not only this person, like few of my classmates, the guys started to call me Griezmann, like to them it was as a joke. I laughed with them also. But deep within me, I wasn't happy about it. I wish there was a way I could change it then because I didn't like the feeling. Because when I look at other girls, I see other girls' their legs are straight, and I look to myself and say to myself, why does my leg have to be this way? Like I'm a girl. Why do I have to get this type of legs? So I really got so insecure, not gonna lie. I really felt bad to the extent that sometimes I loved wearing jeans like trousers when we are doing like a school gathering or anything. That was what I was wearing so that I would be able to cover it. And even to walk past people, I got so ashamed because I'd be feeling my subconscious will be telling me that the first thing they will look at is my leg. I was just feeding myself these lies. My big forehead. Hey. See, the funniest thing about this thing is that it didn't even affect me when I was in secondary school. I think it was the year I finished secondary school. That was when this my big forehead started to turn to me. Cause I feel okay. Then when I was small, the head was big, but I didn't like think about it like because when they've been calling you something from your house, so when you get out of the house, there's not really because my brother said casually to me, big head. So it was not anything to me. If you like, or maybe I didn't really feel it when they were calling me big head because I knew that okay, my head was big. There was a time I've rubber skin cut, but doing like that like big head. Okay, say my name. That's my name. Or it's different where people who are close to you call you something, and strangers call you something. It's different. I think when they do, sometimes you just got to think about that thing. I wish it's not really nice. You should only care about the opinions of the people that are close to you and the people that you love. I feel that is what that matters. But I was so concentrated in what others thought about me. In secondary school, like I didn't really get much comment of people saying, "Oh, I have big head, I have big head." But as I was done with secondary school, I started to see the reshape when I was taking pictures and everything. I was like, my head is big, oh. what kind of, when I make this kind of hair, ah, you have to see me the first day I made this hair. See, my head was just shining, it was just, but I was flaunting it because now I'm okay with it. But then I could not, like, I would make it hair, I would complain to my mom, this hair is not fine, this hair does not suit me. She would try to encourage me, yeah, this hair is fine now, why don't you like it? No, I don't like to say, this no, I don't like all this kind of hair that would. So the hairstyle I was making then was the one that would have something to come to the front of to the side, yes, so that it would cover my forehead. I got comments which I'm not going to talk about, but they were no nice. I genuinely liked how they made me feel because I was doubting myself continuously. I was fine, but yet I felt like I wasn't fine. I mean, I'm beautiful, but I got insecure. Like, but now, I'm like, what? Why did I think this way? Like, what were you thinking, precious? Look at you. Look, have you checked yourself in the mirror? I think I didn't have a mirror then because maybe the mirror wasn't working. Ah, Emil. It's just how people opinions can really affect you. Honestly, people opinions hold strong weight in your life sometimes if you allow it to. Cause I was the one that let it to happen. I gave in to it. If I had not permitted it, it wouldn't have affected me in any way. But I permitted it, so it happened. So now to the other one, which I was so scared to talk about. In fact, this whole topic is scary to me, but I'm just going to say it. I do not care anymore. For me to have put this out there, just know I've thought long and hard about this. So now, no shaking. You hear me? My boobs. Yes, it was really something. It happened 1 year after I started to develop, puberty and all that stuff. So I realized that, ah, look at my mates. Most of people that are mother than I would think, oh, I started to grow breast before this person. Why? Why? Wait, hold up. I was banding with, I was like, doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. So when I was going to school, even though I was okay. I could walk and just wear singlet and not wear bra. But I didn't want that. So I would always wear bra, which I didn't need, but just for the sake of my boobs not to look like small petite, so I would wear it. Affected my self-esteem. Even walking down the street to go get something, I would feel like people are watching me. People are watching me. People are looking at me like, let me go hear something. That was that bad. That's my story. So one of the first things that made me to get over my insecurities was just to accept that, okay, I'm insecure. Because what is this attitude? No, what is this? So I just had to accept that I was insecure. Because if I wasn't insecure, I wouldn't feel that way. I wouldn't feel bad about myself. Like, I wouldn't be so all over the place thinking, caring about what other people thought about my body or looks. The next thing I did was to work on myself. Now I know I'm insecure. So how do I stop being insecure? How can I love myself more and better? How can I treat myself better? Moving forward, I started to love myself. I started to fall in love with myself. Get to know yourself like someone you're just getting to meet, like a stalking stage. Get to know, have that relationship with yourself. I always say that in every of my video, not every of my video, but I always say that love yourself first, put yourself first, because What I realized was the love that was missing, because if I had loved myself enough, I wouldn't have been self sabotaging myself, be drinking myself because I thought I wasn't good enough, like I didn't have value, so I devalued myself because of what others said about me, and also what I said to myself, because it's one thing for other people to say something about you, it's another thing for you to believe that thing and say it to yourself. So I started to tell myself I am worthy, I love myself, I am full of love, I'm beautiful, I'm everything. So I started to preach these things to myself, and gradually I got over it. It's really good for you to accept that you are insecure. If you don't accept it, you are always going to be deceiving yourself. I hear some people say, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it doesn't work in all situations, darling. You're deceiving yourself. Outdoor, outside, people see you, they see like one bubbly person, like this person is so confident. I want to be like this person. That's what people say to you when they see you. But behind closed doors, you are nothing. You are so insecure, but you're trying to fake it till you make it. Sorry, you are deceiving yourself, and you're never going to get out of that situation till you face it that you are insecure, and think of ways, better ways, sincere ways to really work on yourself. Literally, not by doing fake it till you make it. You are never gonna make it out of it, darling. So to get over insecurity, you just have to see things that make you insecure as the power that make you superb. So I got to accept myself. This is who I am. I can't really change myself. Even though you can in a way. But I didn't want to do that. I really wanted to love the version of myself God has bestowed on me. I saw that I didn't really want to be like anyone else. The you is what distinct you from others. I don't know if you get it. You are yourself. Why try to be like someone else? Why compare yourself to someone else? You just have to love yourself and become the better version of yourself. I love myself enough. Like I just wanted to get to know myself more. That is the self-discovery process. Now I really love myself. Like I really prefer my company to others actually. So if I spend time with you, just know I love you, because I'd rather stay alone with my thoughts. So I got over securities, seeing these things as what make me extremely beautiful. My yam leg, what are you saying? My thick ass leg, my small boobs, petite. I really love them so much now. And my big forehead. What are you saying? Do you think I would have been this pretty if I didn't have this big forehead? No. Don't bother answering, because the answer is no, obviously. I got to really like my big forehead. I joke about it a lot, like, my head is big, sharp, or voicing. I mean, they spice things up. They are the spices to everything me. God gave them to me because He knows that I can handle them. I mean, do you know any other person that is this pretty, has big forehead, small boobs, yam leg, and everything, everything? No, you don't. Another way to get over insecurity is to stop comparison. Okay, if you're not comparing yourself, or people are not really comparing you to others, if the things that make you feel so insecure are what others say about you, the comments from people, now you need to do everything in your power to avoid such people. Stop being in their company. But if they are your friends and you take them as your friends, and your friends are making such comments about you, you need to tell them, let them know, because they are never going to know. We learn every day, so it's not a crime to let them know that, hey, come on, I don't like what you are doing. I think that was a mistake I made, because if I had stopped it from the upfront, they wouldn't have really turned it or made it a thing. I allowed it to continue. That's why it became a thing. But if I had stopped with that, no, I don't really like this comment. Stop it. Stop saying it. And if they continue to do that, you just have to get away from these people, because I see no reason why you tell people, okay, in my case, these people were not really my friends, just classmates. But if they are your friends, move away from them because they are not trying to respect how you feel, your opinions. Like you are the one feeling that thing. Sometimes you might be feeling something and the person isn't really feeling it the way you feel it. Like do you get, like you are the one experiencing it? So even though in your opinion, like it's no big deal, it's no big deal, but it might be a big, it is a huge deal to that person. So you need to consider that person's feelings before you just go ahead and start making comments like it's not a big deal. Oh please. Now you need to stop the comparison. Why compare yourself to other people, darling? Like why do you need to compare yourself? Why do you feel you need to compare yourself? We're all different. We all have different abilities. We have unique talents, like everything. Some things you are good at, the other person isn't good at it. So why would you try to compare yourself? You are not the same people. Yes, that was what I did. I was comparing myself to other girls. I was saying like, oh, they have straight legs, their legs are cool. Why am I not like this? I wanted this. I want to do an exchange. That's what I was thinking. But that was really wrong of me because God created us different ways, and it was just the people I was saying. Like, there are still some people who have these types of leg, I mean girls, who that made me okay in a way, knowing that I'm not the only one experiencing this. That the other girls like me, so why it's just like the people that I'm surrounded with that have these certain legs. But when I go out sometimes and I see people with this type of legs, I'm like, okay, I'm cool. That's what you need to do with comparison. If you're feeling pressured on your Instagram account, any of your social media accounts, and it's about the people that you are following, let me say for instance, now you're petite and you're following chubby girls and you really want to be chubby and they make you feel insecure in a way, I'm sorry, you need to unfollow them. You need to follow other people because have you seen some petite girls like follow other people that are petite that you love them, like Sprine Cherry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Sprine Cherry, yeah. She makes petite look so cute. Like that girl self, like her pictures, she's petite, but I've seen her pictures, everything. So follow these kind of people that are going to make you feel confident about yourself that okay, I really have this type of body. Follow people that inspire you. Do not copy them. Do not try to be like these people. Now that you are saying that okay, you are following petite girls, follow them. Be motivated to be yourself. But do not try to copy these people. Just be a version of yourself. I don't want to say this. Love yourself. It's not that difficult. Just love yourself. You see somebody for the first day, or maybe like you see someone for the first day, you meet someone for the first week, you're already liking that person, you're already falling in love with that person. But yourself that you've known for how many years, you don't want to love yourself. Met or mentors, if you are cool with doing workouts, there are some people that were so slim for now they are thick. They did the work. If you're not ready to do the work, just shut up because you cannot be crying that's okay. I want this body. What are you doing to alter this body? I do not need surgery. But what are you really doing? I mean, work out, create a diet plan, do something in your life. Stop sitting down there and being miserable and start blaming others for making you to have low self-esteem. Sorry, darling, this is self-esteem. You gotta build it yourself. These are just lies you're telling yourself to stop you from feeling miserable. Think you are all that. Love yourself. Yes, like think of yourself like no one is better than the original. You are the original of yourself. So why try to be the fake version of yourself when you could be the original of yourself? If you see people on social media or you talk with your friends and you be like, oh, that person thinks she's all that, she's not. No, you think they are all that. So yeah, they are. So you got to think of yourself as I'm all that. Now I really love myself. I really think of myself as all that. I think that there is only one me. There can never be another me, and not even a mini me. Love yourself. I'm gonna make a song about you because if you don't love yourself, no one's gonna love you. No one is gonna love you. Ooh, 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 ooh. You are the one that sets the standard. Yeah, you should set the standard of how you wanna be treated, how you wanna be loved. Yes. And now I feel so good. I don't know. I think at the beginning of the video I was feeling so down, but now I'm hyped up because I know I love myself and I finally got to do this video. Another thing you should stop doing is stop procrastinating. You know that you've already been feeling this way. You know that you are insecure. Stop procrastinating. Just work on yourself. Period. Love yourself. What was that, precious? So, with all being said, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that loving yourself is better than hating on yourself. Thank you, panel of judges. Thank you, my fellow debaters and my fellow public listeners. Please, 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 please comment. Do not. I get some views and people will not comment. Why? No, why would you know? Why would you watch my video and not comment something? I'll tell you to comment something. Do not comment anything. It's not nice. I'm angry. Yes. So please comment. Yes, comment my share. Like. I know you like me, but you're just shy. Don't be shy. Comment. Now, do that. Check my other videos and follow my social media platforms. Yes. Bye. See you in my next video. Period. Just the same period. Like I learned that word really. But period.